to hand with you. Oh, we're live. We're live. Hey, guys. Let us know if you can see us because we are kind of newbies to...
We had some technical difficulty.
How do I make this full screen? That would help.
Wow, this is cool.
Hey, Liz. Hey, oh, there's a Bart in the chat.
Oh, Bart's on the talk list for today, actually.
We're visible. Is it like good visible? Because we don't have the best camera setup right now.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Okay, we're good. Yeah, the show hasn't ended for us. We're still going hard. We're trying to build this van in 5 days.
Yeah, we're redoing Gutted all over again. We've still got the yellow paint.
Yeah, we still got
mine,
and mine still has paint on it. My yellow is still covered. Okay, so yeah, for people that don't know what's going on, because I feel like we're talking like in gibberish right now, we have a little list here. Jamie was making fun of me. Would be like really proud of me. Try not to. And while I go through this list, it's gonna be like inside out. You know what I mean? Like reverse.
Inside out.
Inside out. It's a little bit reversed.
Yeah, we can't.
Chuck's a magician. I don't know how.
You guys are gonna have to use your brains and read it backwards.
But today we're gonna talk about 1,
gutted.
2 is Bart.
We'll get to this guy. What a guy.
They can read it fine. Okay, thanks, Liz.
Oh, really? Oh, so we're the recap.
We are so new to live. This is so funny. Okay. New post schedule and questions.
Questions.
Yeah, we're reading it from that. Bart's like me.
Oh, this is really cool. I'm gonna look at the chat on my phone.
Should I hold this as I go about
ditch
it?
The board. ditch the board.
I need it to be like the one Chuck has, where it's like hanging behind us. We're just not there yet.
I can make that happen.
No, Jay, you have one hand.
We
should have added your hand to the list.
Can you see this?
He's just gonna stay there the whole time. It's just me and you guys. But yeah, you can. I definitely can't see it, but like, it doesn't matter.
It adds.
Oh. I would just. I would just let it go, let it die. Maybe if you put it on the ground, like right there. Yeah, with my chair.
Nice.
All right. Hey. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is Gutted. And we're only briefly going to talk about this because we have a full video coming out Sunday, which, I just got ahead of myself and talked about the new post schedule. So yeah, we'll be posting on Sunday a new video about Gutted. But basically, we were in a reality TV show, which is kind of funny. And we had...
It was the best it wasn't 5 days. The show was 5 days. But the whole thing in total was like, we were there for like 11 days. Mm-hmm. It was honestly one of the best things I think I've ever done in my life.
Train.
Oh, yeah, we're right by a train track, so you'll hear the train every like 20 minutes.
But basically the premise of the show was that we had 5 days to convert a school bus into a tiny home on wheels, and we had a team of 5 other people. So we had Devin from Basically Nomads, who you guys might know. I think we've had him on our channel a few times. Mm-hmm. Justin from Gilligan Phantom, who we also knew kind of going into it. And then Alyssa from Regretless, Chuck Cassidy, Chuck Cassidy. And then Ben, is that everyone? And then Bart was like our like hidden like secret sauce.
Yeah, it was like the secret sauce. Bart, the secret sauce.
So yeah, it was amazing. It was such a fun experience. We only knew Justin and Devin going into it. We had never built with anyone else. And our team kind of just turned into a family right away. As soon as we met, it was just like, we clicked. It was kind of weird. People were creeped out by how like connected we were. Like the other teams were like, what the heck? Like you guys definitely have like built together before. And we were just like, no, like.
It felt like we had.
It was weird, yeah.
We all just like worked around each other, like we'd been working together for years. It was very strange.
It was so much fun. And in Sunday's video, we'll try to like show that and like kind of explain more. Bart already has a video out about it, so if you want to go to his channel and kind of get a sneak preview,
Like behind the scenes, kind of look at the whole 5 days.
He made a great video about it, and then I think Alyssa's going to do that, and Devin as well. Don't know if anyone else is. I think Justin might. He found his SD card today. The vacuum sucked it up.
How about
that? Just reading these.
I could do the chat thing. I'll
Doom Adventures. Yes, we are. We're actually, so that's our next topic is our new post days. So we're actually going to be posting on Sundays now instead of Wednesdays. So we used to do Sundays for you OGs, and now we're going back. We went Sundays, Wednesdays, Sundays. We're going back. And the reason we're going back is because there's this thing called The Lineup. And when I first heard it, I thought it was a band too, but it's not a band. It's actually just like this YouTube premiere thing that the community is doing where everyone's posting like kind of right after each other. So it's like we'll premiere a video, and then Devin will premiere a video, and then Alyssa will premiere a video, and it's kind of you just follow the videos, and it's really cool. It's like this awesome thing that I only just discovered last Sunday. Devin from Basically Nomads told me about it, and I didn't really know what the way he explained it. So I hope I explained it well. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Hopefully I explained it well, but it's really cool. It's like a party, like a fun little.
It's like a premiere party.
Yeah, a premiere party.
Everyone's just like hanging out, and then it goes from video to video. It's really cool.
90 Day Fiancé.
We should have done 90 Day Fiancé.
So fun fact about that is we actually applied to be on 90 Day Fiancé. Well, I did because it was when I was working a 9 to 5, and I was just like, oh, that'll be fun. Like whatever. It was just like a fun little thing. And they asked us to do like an interview, and they're like, we'll pay you for your time, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I don't want to go through with it because there's only one normal couple on every season. And I didn't want to risk like, what if we weren't the normal couple?
We would not have been the normal couple.
We probably wouldn't have been, and it just would have ruined us.
The goofy, like lanky people
that were going to live in a school bus, because that was like right before we were going to live in a school bus.
Yeah, that would be like us.
Mango margs and Sunday premieres. How did you know we were drinking mango margs?
These are the best. I just recently found these cut waters. They are very nice.
They're really good. Oh yeah, so our second topic is Bart. I don't think we really went into it. We kind of skipped around a little bit.
Yeah.
But Bart, and you guys will understand better after like Sunday's video, I feel like, but Bart was just the hero of Gutted. So he basically, anytime I was like feeling a little down or whatever, like there would be Bart, and he would just, sometimes he like just left an iced coffee. Like he would make me iced coffee and just leave it, and like no, I would find it. And I was like, did Bart just leave me this iced coffee here? And like he was just like this like angel that came. We don't even know where he came from. Yeah. Like, where did you come from, Bart? And he just killed it and was just such a awesome person. So has he hit 2K yet or 4K? What was it? What were we trying to get him to?
2K. He was there. He was nearly there.
We should put his name in the.
I don't know how you do that.
Oh man, he's at 1.98. So if we could get him to 2,000 subs, that would be awesome. He also makes amazing videos.
Yeah, so he did like a 5-day behind the scenes look at Gutted, and it really like showed like the workings of the whole show. It was really cool. We'll try. Oh, you're figuring out.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the thing.
Oh, we need to make some. How do we make people like?
I don't know. That's too advanced.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I made Chuck a moderator.
Nice.
I feel like we're like old people right now. We're like, how do we work?
We're new to this live game. Oh, that's cool.
So then they'll have a wrench.
Wow, so they have the power.
Yeah.
I guess we should talk about the elephant in the room.
What?
My hand.
You want to talk about it?
We'd have to talk about it, but we can talk about it.
Bart, put it towards the burn victims hospital bill.
Oh wow, thank you, Bart. So when we got back from Gutted, I was all like full of adrenaline. So I don't know if we mentioned this. Gutted was like 5 days to actually build, and each day was 16 hours. So we'd start building at like 7 a.m. and then you'd have to stop for lunch at like 12.
Which Jamie like wouldn't have stopped if you didn't have to.
Maybe I didn't have to, but the food was really good, so it was too easy not to. It was too easy. It was too hard not to. So anyway, then you had to stop for lunch at 12 for 30 minutes.
And then right at 12:30, Jay was like lined up.
12:30, I was back at it.
Like our team would be like, "Where's Jay?" And I was like, "Oh, he's probably just already there." You would be like, just go off, not even say anything.
It was too much fun. And then, so then after lunch, you could build until 11 p.m. So the day was like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. straight building. And then I got back from Gutted, and it was kind of, I've had the same feeling before when like I do a race and I'll train for the race for like the longest time. And then I get back and I'm like, after the race, I'm all depressed. I'm like, okay, what's my purpose now?
Aww.
So then I got back from Gutted.
I feel like we all felt that way.
Yeah, it was like such a calm down. So when I got back from Gutted, I was trying to keep like the long like work hours high. So like the day.
That's like far off from, because
I mean,
if you guys know like our channel, like we're normally like go, like trying to get builds done, but we're normally like 10-hour, 12-hour days.
I'd say I'd cap it like 12 hours max.
Yeah.
But so he
kept it going. He didn't sleep all night.
Yeah, the day after Gutted, I think I took the day off, and then the next day, I worked all day, and then I worked through the night. Literally didn't sleep. It was very strange.
Also, another reason for that is because of like having a warehouse. When you leave the warehouse, and Chuck and Ben kind of felt the same thing. Like when you're not there, you're like, oh, we're paying to not be there, and so you kind of have to like when you get back, like catch up on stuff that you missed and try to like make up. Sorry, train.
Yeah, the train.
Try to make up for not being there. So it's like this whole other responsibility that like when we were on the road traveling and converting buses for people and like helping and staying in their driveways, we didn't have these sort of responsibilities. So it's like this whole other level of like just stress that we weren't used to. So I think that's another reason why like we stayed up all night.
So yeah, then I stayed up all night. I worked. So I was probably in like 20 hours plus of working with whatever tools and all that stuff. And the next day came around and I did something very silly. I was working with glue and then there was an open flame and there was a small fire at the workshop and I ended up burning my hand. It sounds worse than it actually ended up
it doesn't
being.
Sound as bad as it was, I feel like.
it wasn't too bad. I am still working, just a little bit of a slower pace.
With
There's
one
some
hand.
things I can't really do.
But his one hand working is still faster than like most people's two hands, so he's doing okay.
With certain things, if it's wood related, then I'm good. Anything else takes me a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought I would address that.
Yeah, and we do have actually like a full video, like Jay. So I wasn't there when the fire happened, but Jay was time lapsing and captured it on camera.
Of course we got it on camera.
But I don't know if we're going to share it until after we're out of the warehouse, just for like insurance purposes. We don't want our insurance like coming at us because literally nothing happened. There's like a black mark on the ground because it's a concrete floor. But yeah. So one day we'll share that.
Well, we'll share the footage one day.
Poor Jay always getting hurt. And he always gets hurt when I'm not there. So I'm like, I just can't leave you anymore. And I always get these calls. So now every time when I get a call from Jay, I'm just like, oh no, what is it? What is it this time? His poor mom is in England. Like I'm DMing her on Facebook Messenger and she's just like, what's happened now?
That's what happens when I don't have my team of 6 members from the Gutted.
Yeah.
I'm all by myself.
He only has one finger. The rest are fake now.
Oh, Bart wants to see a photo. I think YouTube would ban us if I showed that photo.
No, it's not that. Hopefully they'll do that again and we can like reunite.
That would be cool.
It was really cool last year.
If we all reunited at the premiere, we go to like the red carpet thing, and then like the week before or the week after, we just like smash out a bus.
Mm. We were just saying we have like room for one more rig here. So if you guys want to come out here, we could. Has to be probably a van. So I don't know if Chuck would be down for that, but we could get him on that. Oh, chef. Chef, I saw you when Jared was live streaming. So yeah, and then I think our last thing was questions. So if you guys have any questions, fire away. We are happy to answer them. Behind me, we have our latest build, which is a van.
So we have the
Build, which is
well,
a van.
So we have the Airstream, which
I decorated.
we decorate for Halloween for a video, but it looks very festive.
That's not real cobwebs, just to clarify.
So we've paused the Airstream, and now we got the van going on. And that I think we'll be done with that in like, I don't know, I want to say a week and a half.
5 days, probably.
Not 5 days.
5 days.
We waited on stuff to come in the mail. If it wasn't for that, 5 days would be done.
So yeah, we're waiting. I think we're doing the van first. Gonna sell that, and then once we sell that, kind of move into the, because right now we're a little bit houseless. We are sleeping in the warehouse sometimes, and then you slept in the warehouse one time, but mostly in my parents' basement. So yeah, trying to finish the Airstream so we actually have a place to go.
Is the new space owned or rented? Yeah, we rent this place. We have this place for a year, so we're trying to just build as much fun stuff we can in a year. Maybe we'll extend it after the year lease is up. But we have it for a year solidified, so we're just trying to
my mom
build as many cool things for a year as we can.
Oh, connection's unstable.
Uh-oh. Has the gut experience changed you or after you lose? Oh, wow.
Is our connection still okay? Because it says it's unstable, so just let us know.
I think we're back.
Are we back? The computer literally sounds like it's about to take off, doesn't it? Strange. It's working really hard right now.
I think it's still on.
Still on?
I think we're still going.
No, we're okay.
For me, the gutted was like, I didn't think I would enjoy working with other people so much. Like every build I've done has kind of just been like me and Kelsey. We're just like here, just slugging it out. And it was so fun just to have like 5 other people behind us.
Yeah.
So like I could just concentrate on just like cutting wood and screwing wood together. And then everyone else was taking care of like everything else. It was awesome.
Yeah. I think, well, for Jay, like going into it, we actually had like a weekly meeting, a team meeting. And it was kind of like funny. Well, you could have a team meeting if you wanted to. Like, so there was 3 teams, and our team decided to have a weekly team meeting. Some teams didn't. But having that weekly team meeting, it was kind of funny because like sometimes people would be like, okay, like, so are we going to have a team dedicated to cabinets? And I'd be like, I like hate to be that person right now, to be that wife, but like my team needs to know like how good and how fast Jay is. Like you can see it on camera and you can see it like, or you can hear about it, but it's just hard to know like how fast he actually is. So I'd be like, we don't actually need a team. Like just let Jay like kind of go to town. And I feel like it was like hard to actually like believe that until you saw it in person. So it was kind of cool to like see that kind of take effect. And
I'm glad I could live up to the hype.
He's always like, because he was like, don't, like, you're just gassing me up too much. And I'm just like, no, like the team needs to know that you can build cabinets in a few hours or like build whatever. So yeah, he actually like.
Well, Alyssa saved me from regretless. She gave me all of her tools. So I went there with nothing, and she provided me with a whole bag of tools. It was like Christmas.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it was just nice. And it's always like, because going into it, obviously, like in my head, I'm like, okay, I know Jay's really good, but like maybe I'm biased or whatever. And then seeing him like go against like some of the other top builders, it was just like kind of like reassured, like, I don't know, reconfirmed everything I thought, that he's just a beast. And I hope we don't know like what the show will show. So maybe we'll do another live after like it airs, just to kind of like talk about what was missed. Cause we don't want to give away too much, just in case, like, I don't know, we don't want to give it away, but yeah. And then as like a personally going into the show, obviously I'm the person that's always like filming Jay. So I was like, and I do other things too. Like I'm not just filming, but I'm not a builder and I'm not as talented as Jay. So I was like, what am I going to offer this amazing team that I am like competing with. And Alyssa, I think, kind of felt like it was nice to have her because we kind of felt exactly the same way. We had probably like the same skill level almost, and like, I don't know, everything we kind of did together. So it was nice to have Alyssa to kind of just go through everything with. But in the beginning, her and I both were like, and it was funny, like we had to measure a shower pan and like cut it. And we made the measurements and they were perfect. But then we were like, okay, we don't trust our measurements. So let's just like cut it a little bit like more than what it needs to be. And then like I don't even know how long it was, probably longer than I'm willing to admit. But like towards the end, we were like, oh, you just literally need to cut out exactly where the line is. Like our measurements were perfect. And like, if we just cut it exactly where the line was from the beginning, it would have taken us like no time at all. But that was like the confidence I feel like that we needed to like build, and like slowly day by day, we both started building confidence, which was really nice because obviously our team was like really supportive and gave us the confidence as well. So I think it just helped all around having like a really supportive team and really great people.
Yeah, it was such a good experience.
Yeah.
I can't wait to like see it air. You say it's gonna be out in March?
I think so, yeah. But Justin said like January they might have a like one episode air.
Ooh.
I don't know, Justin probably has some like info, some intel.
He's too smart. He just knows. He's just too smart.
Justin was so funny. It was nice to see him kind of like let loose, and he was hilarious. I feel like it won't capture on film just because he's so funny. Like just seeing him in that different way, and his dance. If you ever get the chance to see him dance, that was probably the highlight of my existence.
Wow, shots fired.
Well, so
Shots
Jay and I have
fired.
lived in both. So it's kind of funny going into it. Like we started with a bus and then we lived in a van. And so going into the show, Wes asked us like, what do you want to do? Do you want to convert a van or a bus? And we said bus just because it's more fun to build. And
we'll always be bus people at heart.
I think we are, yeah. We're OG bus people. I think for our style of travel, the van made a lot more sense. And it was just like stress-free.
I selfishly just got too stressed driving the bus. Like I'm not a mechanic guy. Like I don't know an engine. Like I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to engines.
Yeah.
So driving a bus for me was super stressful. But having this like space in a bus was amazing.
Yeah.
You can't like duplicate that in like a van or a truck camper.
Maybe an Airstream. Maybe an Airstream.
Maybe one of
look at the eyes, guys. Isn't he so cute? I think we should name him. We haven't named him yet.
But yeah, we'll always
whole van thing. But if we did the van and gutted, Jay would have ran out of things to build day 2. So I am happy that we did the bus. You would have been, because when it came to finishing, that's when Jay was like the first one there, the first one, like he was building all the time. We'd be eating lunch like normal people, the team and I. And then we'd be like, where's Jay? He's up there building. But then day 5 comes around. We're doing just mainly finish work and paint. And Jay's starting to get tired.
I tapped out. Day 5,
losing steam.
I was dragging.
And that's when I come in and I'm like, okay, here I am. Because like Jay's, like if you guys like have seen our channel, like, you won't pick up a paintbrush normally. And that's
like, not me.
It's not hidden.
I know my strengths and it's just not one of them.
It's just not one that you want to have.
It's not what I want to learn. I purposely made that a point.
Yeah.
That's not something for me.
He is a beast, I agree. A total beast.
Airstream's looking good. It will be. I keep looking over it when I'm like building the van and I'm like, you will be special.
It will be. It'll be so fun to drive it with the truck. And I think if we could make Schoolypalooza, I think that's a big goal to have. I don't know if that'll work.
We'd love to finish this Airstream, tow it to Schoolypalooza next year. I think it's in January
in Arizona.
January.
Can we have something on the East Coast, like New England area? Because we would totally go to that. It's just so far away. Everyone's saying
What do you mean if you can make it? As long as this thing's done. I mean, we can just throw a mattress in it.
Right now, well, yeah, it has some holes in it.
That was a hole.
Still got a little
I think it'll be close to finished.
If not, we can just throw a mattress in whatever van we're doing.
I really want to see it like all polished up, like in the desert, just like everything shining off of it.
Dev, if you have your bus, might take you up on that offer. Just fly out and sleep in your bunk beds.
You think I'd fit in a bunk bed?
Yeah.
My feet would be hanging off the edge. I'll make it work.
Bring the Airstream bus team. We'll finish it in 5 days. Yeah, I think
Once
it's more of the metal work, like the outer shell.
Yeah, there's so much more work in an Airstream than I could have ever thought.
It's definitely more work than a bus, which is crazy.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun because it's like everything's new. Like I don't want to bore you guys with the Airstream stuff, but like the subfloor is between the chassis and the shell. So in order to replace the subfloor, you have to release the shell from the chassis.
I still see it.
You can kind of see it. So it's kind of like under here. So this is the shell, and then the subfloor is here, attached on top of the frame. So to replace the subfloor, you have to lift the shell off, and then put new subfloor down, and then bring the shell back down, and then you screw it. Basically, oh wow, there you go! Happy Halloween, everyone! And then you screw it into it's called C channel, that connects around the subfloor. So it's just a different process. It's not like a bus or a van or whatever where you can just take the wood out, put a new subfloor down. But I think that's what makes them so special, is like bringing them back to life. This one's like 50 years old, 1971.
But also the tires on it are so cute. I don't know if you guys saw. That was the selling point for me. I was like, I don't need to see anything else. And he literally just like spray painted the tires green.
Yeah, we're an easy sell. We're an easy sell.
Oh, it's rivets, right?
Yeah, all rivets.
But you got a tool. Do you want to bring out that tool that you got?
Which one?
And pull a Chuck Cassidy, the rivet, like automatic tool.
I couldn't find it now.
I thought you said your stuff was organized.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it was all rivets. So I probably took out like, I don't even want to know how many rivets. Probably like 500 rivets.
But it was easy.
Just around the bottom thing. But they're aluminium or aluminum. How do you say it?
Aluminum.
Aluminium. They're aluminium rivets, so they're super soft and like they're not too bad to get out.
The new saw guide.
The what?
Your new toy that you got.
Oh, my new toy. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go get it.
So Jay, such a girly chair for him to be in. It's funny. The track saw. So yeah, Chuck had a live the other day, and he talked about you, Jay. I didn't tell you.
What did he say?
He said that you were really fast, but then at Gutted, like this
was
brought you to
the
the next
only
level.
reason I was fast.
Only reason, yeah.
If you are ever building anything that you actually want to look good and be efficient with it, you need one of these. It's a track and a saw that sits on the track and it slides up and down the track. So you can get perfectly straight cuts every single time. And it saves so much time because all you have to do when marking your wood is you just make 2 marks and then you place your track to connect those 2 marks. And then you make your cut.
I think it's like
best investment.
$400, right?
This was $450.
$450.
And then you can get the Fest tool, which is like I think like $650. But they do the same thing. Amazing. I'll be back.
Still haven't gotten the other tool, the jigsaw tool.
The what?
The jigsaw tool.
Jigsaw?
Yeah, the automatic like jigsaw tool.
The what?
Or Craig.
Oh yeah, we have like the
Craig jig.
We have the cheap
jigsaw.
Craig jig.
Yeah.
One day we'll get the big one. One day. Track saw for the win.
Yeah.
I am in my happy place.
Us plus a bus. Hey guys, how's it going? How is your bus coming along? Are you guys safe in Florida? I know you guys you're still down there, right? One of these days we'll meet you. That was kind of like Alyssa from Regretless, we like so many times we'd be in one spot, like parked literally on this specific like island or not even like I don't know. It was like so specific, and then she would be there that night, and we would have left like 2 hours prior.
It happened a couple times.
It happened like twice, and we'd be like, "No, we just left." It was really sad, but we finally got to meet. So, do you guys want to see the van? Should we show them the van?
Yeah.
So this van is for sale. Well, it will be for sale eventually. We don't have a client. We're just kind of building it and then seeing who wants to buy it. And yeah, we're not like filming everything. I don't really know. I think we'll probably just do like a time lapse or something of it. Because I feel like build stuff can get boring sometimes. Show the van. Okay, it's not that great yet. We can show the tile too, though. That we're
Open your imagination.
Oh, and Lissa and we built, like, we tiled the shower together and like picked out the tile shower together. And I had to do that the other day. And I texted her. I was like, I feel like I'm cheating on you, picking out tile without you. Ready?
How are we gonna do this? Wait for me, guys.
Hopefully we don't lose signal.
I'll stand here and you do the. I'm gonna try and double.
All right. Wait, let me get the tile.
Oh, sneak peek of the tile. So we can talk layout. So as soon as you go in, there's going to be like a dinette. It's going to be like a table hither, and then this has got all storage in it, like that. There you go. And then there'll be a table, and then we've got 2 swivel seats.
Of course.
These both swivel around, so it'll be like a nice communal, social area, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. And then straight into the shower, similar to what was in the van. We've got laminate.
In the way, I can't show it.
Oh, are you showing the tile?
So this is gonna be like we're gonna have the back is just gonna be tiled. That's just like straight up.
It's still
straight
nice.
Tile. Yeah.
I like that.
It's a nice tile.
That's
it doesn't really look that nice on camera. Oh wait, you can see.
How's it dirty already?
It's just glue. And then over here is gonna be. Oh, we should show them the faucet too.
Okay, we can do that.
I'm getting really excited. Okay.
And then there'll be shower, toilet. We need to buy the toilet, Kels. We haven't got the toilet yet. Oh, okay. Sorted. And then platform bed along the back, and then kitchen all the way on this side. Not a very exciting layout, I'll be honest. But
there's not so like there's only so many you can do.
yeah, we just really wanted to do like the dinette style as you first come in. I just had like a vision in my head of like the table and the 4 chairs, and like it's just looking really cool. And then this is the faucet.
So it's like this nice black faucet with the gold.
Kelsey's really excited about
this is like my favorite faucet I've ever seen. It's so nice. And then we have this backsplash going in the sink, like going in the kitchen. So it's just going to be so nice. Look at that.
HGTV will be calling us in no time. Let me tell you. Let's get us back here. Let me get my velvet chair. So what do you think of the van? Kels is excited. Yes, she is excited.
I'm really excited about it because it's so nice. It's like, I don't know.
Okay, can you stand up straight in it? If I want a sore neck, I can. I'm close. The Ford Transit, this is a Mercedes Sprinter, and it's just a little bit shorter than the Transit. The Transit that we had, I could stand up no problems.
J64 for reference.
Even with my real weird man bun when I did that thing, I could stand up in the Transit, but in the Sprinter, I can't. I have to.
He's a little crooked.
I'm a little crooked, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes its toll when you've been in it all day. What size van would you recommend for a person that's 6'3"? So I'm 6'4", 6'5", and we're on heels. I'm going crazy. So a transit's the only option. The Mercedes Sprinter, once you've like insulated the floor and the ceiling, ends up being like, I don't know, 6'1", 6'2",
It's only good for like
maybe.
Yeah, like a 6-foot person.
Yeah. So the Transit's the tallest of the three, like the Ram, the Sprinter, and the Transit ProMaster. Did I say that?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. The Transit's the tallest one. It's the only one that I work with. So, but this one isn't for us. This is just a build to sell, and
This is one that I want, but can't have.
you can have it just without me.
It's like fostering cats. Like when we foster cats, I'm like, I want all of them, but I can't have them. Get a picture. Well, I know how you can get a picture with Devin with heels on because he made a reel in Bree's clothing. I don't know if he was wearing heels, but I feel like he was definitely wearing sandals of some sort. That was a really funny video. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go watch it.
I like that. Bart said, "Let's get converted with Kels and Jay." I would watch that show.
That sounds like it could go a few different ways, though. Let's get converted. Like, what are we talking about?
We're building.
I know, but like converted over to, I don't know. I feel like it could go a few different ways.
Gosh.
I feel like we gotta work on the name, but I like the idea. Because most people don't know like converted school bus or like they're like, what are you talking about? What time is it?
No, no.
So also starting a cult. So the joke was that our team was in a cult of the show.
I could see it. We like all walked around together.
Yeah.
Gutted.
So the show said to wear yellow. That was like our team color. And then
Kelsey's still doing it.
You're still wearing the same thing you were wearing too.
Yeah, true.
I'm still wearing the yellow shirt.
Wow. Gutted till I die.
Gutted or die. Yeah, it was fun. We had like a whole camera. We had like a camera crew that followed our team around, and they were wearing yellow. They had their nails painted yellow. They were awesome too, so they were all in. It was just like, I don't know, just really good energy.
Did you want to talk about the new schedule?
Oh yeah, so I think I mentioned it briefly, but we're going to be posting Sundays now instead of Wednesdays. Going to be posting with Bart. Who else is in the lineup? So we're in this thing called the lineup, and it's like you post video after video. Like we have a certain time allocated to us. I don't know what time it is, but
we'll have to speak to the producers.
Yeah,
they'll let us know.
Yeah, they'll let us know. And then after that, someone else goes, and we kind of like share their link. So it's kind of just like a trail of people and like comments, and it's fun. Like you see the same people video after video. And it's just like a little
Everyone
party.
gets to chat. It's really cool.
Bart just said who's in it. Doom Adventures, Lost Renegades, Pat Roll. Nice.
The Airstream you have now will have plenty of headroom once you're done building it. Yeah, the Airstream inside is like super spacious.
It's like a mansion. Like when we were in there, we're like, oh my God, we have so much room. It's literally 18 feet. Like any normal person would be like, there's no room.
Yeah.
But we were like, there's so much room.
It's crazy like how your perspective changes when you like live in a small space to then go to a small space that's like a little bigger. You're like, oh my God, this is huge. But realistically, this is the size of someone's bedroom.
But it's also wider too. So this Airstream, 1971, they made them wider.
I think it's a half foot or a foot wider than the normal. And the way it's shaped is it's like a bubble. So in the middle, it's wider, and then it gets narrow at the top. Like the middle is a lot wider. It's not like a slight curve. It's like it's a legit curve to the middle. So it gives it a lot more space interior wise. I'm really excited to build this thing out. It's gonna be so fun. Just
excited to have a house again.
Yeah, to live in this tiny space again. Yeah. I miss just having like everything at an arm's reach.
Yeah, everything's kind of sporadic right now. We have half of our stuff at the warehouse because we moved out of the place we were renting right before Gutted. So we got on a plane to go to Gutted, moved out of that house, put some of it at the warehouse, some of it at my parents' house. So everything's kind of like sporadic right now. Oh, some pirates. Is that Parking Lot Pirates?
I don't know what that is.
Us plus a bus too would be awesome.
Are we going to keep it shiny? It is going to be even shinier than it is now. I have like this 3-stage.
But every time he does it, he looks like a chimney sweeper.
Yeah.
Because it gets you really dirty.
It gets you really dirty. So I have like a 3-stage polish that I'm going to do on it. I've done like the first stage and like 3/4 of it, and it took me like all day. It's going to be like a whole week process to polish this and get it looking like real shiny. But I mean, the perk is like I'll be able to like shave outside, just look at it. I don't know.
You can use it as a mirror. You don't need a mirror inside.
Yeah, it'll legit be like mirror quality when I'm done with it. That's the plan anyway. Touch wood, hopefully. Hopefully it's as simple as I think it will be.
Yeah, it's hard to be consistent for sure. Posting long form like every week. We used to post 2 a week, and I don't know how we used to do that.
Yeah,
but
you're a champion.
Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see, because like I feel like we're always building, and I don't know, like our video. I'm like, what do the people want to see? So if you guys like prefer to see our lives or like building tips from Jay's a really good teacher. It helps a lot, like just knowing what the people want.
Give the people what they want.
If the bus ever gets finished, we'll get your bus finished. Just send
Yeah,
it.
give us 5 days. I know some guys. We all wear yellow. We're like a real weird cult. We'll get your bus built in 5 days.
Is your bus raised? Because we could fit like a, I don't know.
I don't even think we can fit a bus through that door.
You don't think we could? We'd have to measure it out.
It's strange. That's the only downside to this shop is we only have a 10-foot door, which limits us.
You gotta take the tires off and just like push it in.
Yeah, we could like deflate the tires. I don't know. Yeah, like a 10-foot door is just a bit.
The Airstream barely fit in.
The Airstream barely fit with the AC. The old AC on the Airstream was super tall. It was like, I don't know, like 15 inches or something ridiculous. So it barely fit in.
Oh, I love that, Bart. Honestly, being at Gutted, it was so nice to focus on just like being in the moment and not having to film. And it was funny, the camera crew would come back from like, they had to go film something, and they would come back and be like, are you guys kidding? Like, what did you guys build in the like 20 minutes we were away? And I was like, welcome to my life of being stressed out all the time, because Jay builds so fast and I can't keep up with it. Like if I have like to make a video or like answer an email, I go into the office and I'm like, oh no, what did I miss? So it's nice to kind of relate to them in that regard. But yeah, it would be awesome to have someone film or help with that. Oh, thank you, Sydney. Appreciate that.
What's the one thing different you do with the Airstream that maybe no one else has done? I have a couple like more like aesthetic things with the Airstream.
I feel like it's like the community is very, they want you to keep it classic.
Yeah.
In the Airstream
I'm not like a restorer. I'm not restoring this thing. I'm going to build it out how we want to build it.
We also got it gutted, so we didn't have anything to restore.
Yeah, that's different. If we got the Airstream with like all the like old furniture in it and whatever, maybe we'd like restore it. But I want to do like a real nice like gold border floor kind of, which is going to take a while, but I really want to make it look good. I guess that'll be like the sex appeal of the Airstream is like the floor. I'm gonna try to make the floor really sexy. that's like my goal for the Airstream. Other than that, it's gonna be like pretty standard. I mean, it'll have nice finishes.
I really want herringbone somewhere in there.
Yeah, there'll be some herringbone in there.
If our team knows, like I'm obsessed with herringbone, so
yeah,
would love that. Oh, hi, Aaron. Yeah, good times in California.
Oh, yeah, before the breakdown.
Apparently, so our bus, we sold it to a man who had to resold it recently, so it's like out there. So if you guys ever see it, we got a comment recently.
I want to like come across the old bus.
I would love to see Bessie
and just like
the
just
wild.
Pull up to like a gas station. It's just there.
I'd love to be able to rebuy her one day.
Yeah, that would be the
just
goal.
remake her.
I'd love that.
That would be really fun. I think we're definitely going to have a bus again one day.
How much
Whether
solar
it's-
power are you giving the Airstream? As much as I can fit on the roof. I always that's always like my goal is just as much free space that I have on the roof after like the max air fan. The Airstream will get an AC as well. So whatever space is left after those 2 units are on the roof will get filled with solar panels. I mean, I don't really know. Hopefully, like somewhere near to like 600 watts, maybe would be like ideal. I think I could probably fit somewhere close to that on the roof without making it look like ridiculous.
Yeah. We're going to have as much as Justin has on Gilligan Phantom.
Oh, that's funny. Aaron says, you see this one?
Yeah.
We just left the campground the weekend before you were towed into it. Sorry for the Karen at check-in. Yeah, that was she was an interesting lady at that campground when we broke down in the bus. We ended up getting towed to a campground in California, and there was
one of the times we broke down.
Yeah, one of the many times we broke down in the bus. And then there was a not so pleasant lady at check-in.
She thought we were like
druggy hippies or whatever in the bus. I don't know what it was. She didn't like us too much. And we were broke down, so it probably didn't help our case.
Yeah. Yeah, number one bus. I saw Kristen recently. She had a surprise divorce party that I went to and surprised her in Colorado. So that was a lot of fun. She's doing really well. So is Rome. And so is Rush. So
yeah.
I think she has an Instagram as well. It's Beachy. I'll put it in the chat. So if you want to go follow her.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah.
She's having fun.
She's killing it. Hi, Mike.
No such thing as too much solar. That's true. That's true.
There really isn't. And we always, when we did our first build, I feel like we were like, why does everyone fill up their roof with solar when they could just have a roof deck? And now we're like, okay.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. Especially like if you're in, I feel like most of us, when we're living in rigs, we travel and follow the weather. So you're always in like a partially sunny place. So like it just makes so much sense. If you've got the space for it, realistically, like panels, I think they're pretty affordable.
I mean, solar is the most expensive thing for sure. It's more expensive than you think. Like when you first start out,
the charge controllers can get pricey when you start.
The solar panels themselves are cheap, like in comparison to everything else, like $175 or whatever.
Yeah.
How much together the bus together? Honestly, at this point, we'd probably pay you to do that because we miss building together so much. We've already talked about like, when's the next time we can like build together? Like, let's get a company to sponsor us and do it and build out a rig and give it away to someone, or like just, I don't know, spilling our secrets.
I'm putting it out there. It's happening.
It's on my bucket list.
It's going to happen.
I would love to build out a rig in a few weeks and give it away to someone. That's like on my end goal of stuff. That would be so fun to do and so fulfilling.
Yep.
Chuck. Panels are the cheapest part. By the way, Chuck is doing God's work on his channel. He's pointing out builders that are really just horrible and not to like bash anyone or to hate anyone. It's just because it's unsafe, and he's taking the time to actually go through the builds.
Well, it's messed up because online you can just, for these companies, they can just like delete comments and like block people that know the truth. And then online they seem like these real reputable builders, but realistically they're just producing really dangerous things.
This last one is Epic Schoolies, and I haven't seen anything bad about them online, so definitely got to get that out there. Lone Star Schoolies one that now is definitely out there. People know it's a bad company.
They're terrible.
But yeah, Epic Schoolies definitely hides it really well from.
They look great on pictures, but then you lift the shower, you go in the shower, and it's just like
it's horrible,
an absolute hot mess, and the electrical's ready to kill someone.
Yeah, it's not even about like the bad shower, the grout, or whatever. It's just more about.
But if they can't do that right, it explains their level of attention to detail and everything else they're doing. So stay away.
Yeah, definitely go over train. watch his latest video, and you'll learn a lot as well. You'll know what to look for, especially if you're looking for a builder or if you're like even just building on your own. You'll learn a lot from Chuck Cassidy.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
He really is.
He's like a schooly Bible. You just turn each page and he just gives you something else. It's like, wow.
The shower.
Yeah.
That shower was so bad.
Yeah, we live like we don't live. Sorry, the shop is right by our train track, so like every 20 minutes. I'm yet to like figure out the schedule. I feel like I should know it by now, but like there's trains that go by.
It goes like a while without it happening, and then it happens like one after.
It's definitely like within work hours. The first one's like 6 or like maybe 5. I don't know, whatever. 6 and then to like 11. Yeah, no one cares. Sorry, guys. I'm just like projecting my problems onto you.
It is startling. And we bring the cats here sometimes, and I think that's like the one thing they're still not used to is the train.
Yeah, things loud. Things super loud.
Yeah. Propane lines with no road protection.
Oh, I know another guy that's going live in, what are we now? 7 minutes.
Who?
Justin.
Oh, is he?
So yeah, after hours, Justin is going live at 9.
Probably talk about fire safety.
It wasn't planned or anything. It was just coincidence.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you are trying to stay on the live train, Justin from Mobile Dwellings is going live at 9.
He actually provides very valuable information, unlike us.
Yeah,
we just kind of
chat rubbish.
Yeah, he has a lot of knowledge in that brain of his. His very interesting brain. The way he explains things is amazing. Like I would watch him talk to the camera. And if you've seen his videos, everyone we've met on the road that is building out a schoolie has watched his videos because they're so informative and very like he gives so much valuable information. But yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Bart, we saw that during your video and we were laughing so hard.
It made me laugh so
I think
much.
after day 1, he said that. He was like, I'll be done with this by like end of day tomorrow. And yeah, Devin took on a really crazy task and built, it sounds not crazy, but he built a special desk, which you'll have to watch the show to find out exactly what was so special about it. But it almost was the death of him.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
And then watching... So when the judges were like there judging everything, it was like watching a sporting match, like praying that the desk worked exactly how we hoped it would.
It's time to draw a full plans for cargo. Oh, you're doing a cargo trailer. Nice square walls. That must be nice. I'd love to do a cargo trailer. I think it'd be super fun. Just have such like a box to work with.
Yeah.
And the roof's flat. It would just be great.
Oh yeah, Chuck and Ben was like probably the person that surprised me the most, just because so Ben and Chuck are like partners in the warehouse that they have together, and Ben was silent on every single Zoom call we had leading up to the show, so I was terrified of him. If you see Ben, he like the face that he just gives off is like, you're just a badass and I don't want to mess with you.
I just see him as like a sexy Viking. Ben is like an absolute stud. So he has his hair up all the time and he lets his hair down. It's like slow-mo. Like,
oh yeah. He did that during the intro, right?
Yeah, what a guy. So.
But yeah, then I met him and he was just like the sweetest guy. And like when we were building, he just went into like game mode and just like talking and telling everyone like how to do, like not telling them how to do things, but just like managing everyone. He just came into his own. Like as soon as like tools were involved, he was just like different guy. He was just crushing. And he was awesome.
Guy's so talented. It's unreal. I was like watching him do stuff out the corner of my eye and I was like, legit.
He kind of let Jay, he was like so talented that he was like, I'll let Jay do the like building. Cause like, I feel like if Ben did it, it wouldn't have been fair to anyone else probably.
Yeah. His carpentry skills, I feel like are next level.
He was like, I'll let Jay do it. Give the other teams a chance. Kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a smart guy for sure.
But
that's very true. Teddy bear.
Like you can't meet Ben and just not love him.
Yeah.
Like has he ever? If someone doesn't love Ben, like you need to.
He's like one of those guys that would be hard not to like him.
And if you don't like him,
very hard not to.
You have like problems. Like I'd be concerned for you if you don't like that.
train boxcar. So we were actually in a train the other day, and I was like, it was like a real old steam train. Like, I don't know what it was. Like,
The Essex steam train.
yeah, it was like 19 something. And I was like, this would be amazing to do. Just to keep the character.
Or a double decker.
I do a double decker bus.
But Chuck said it doesn't have enough headroom. I think it'd be all right. We can make it work. Like
you want to do a roof raise on a double decker, Chuck?
Yeah, I think we could do that. We can do anything. That's like during the build at Gutted, I was like, problem? No worries. Like, we'll fix it. Have you met our team?
There's another train. So it must be every like 10 minutes.
At nighttime, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that him? Corvus?
There he is.
He goes under Corvus.
The man, the myth, the legend. In the house.
That's amazing. All right. We should let the people go watch Justin.
Yeah.
We'll head over there.
It was cool chatting.
Yeah, it was fun.
We should do this every week.
Well, we do it every week at Sundays. Except not us. You
no, I
won't
mean
see
a
face.
live thing.
Oh, yeah. I think Chuck must do it every week. Do you, Chuck? I feel like he does. But link. We should get. So it's Gilligan Phantom.
We'll post it. Bear with us.
Try to find it.
He's changed his name.
Oh, you're right.
You'll find it like that way.
So it's Mobile Dwellings.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the link to Justin's, who's going live in 2 minutes.
A double roof raise. That would be so fun, though.
Double roof raise.
I feel like we could do it.
That sounds like an insurance claim waiting to happen.
All right. We love you guys. We miss you too.
This is really cool.
Oh, hi, Beth.
Thanks for hanging with us, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out on a Wednesday.
A wild Wednesday.
And we'll see you guys on Sunday again.
See you at the lineup on Sunday.
Oh, so Chuck does post. I think he goes live every Thursday at 6 p.m. If you guys want to learn more about bus building or just life in general, definitely tune in to Chuck.
Life lessons.
Just life lessons all day.
With a bit of bus building involved.
All right.
All right. See you all Sunday.
See you guys. Or over on Justin's stream.
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right. Bye.
Bye.